Hello everybody, welcome back to Drop Duchy. I think it's about time we tried to get our extreme win with the Duchy again. So far, no luck, but we've got Watchtower, Wood, Clearer, Garden, and Fortified Farm. Let's see what we can do. So, opening encounter. I really want more wood and more grain. No, more wood. More wood mostly. So let's go to the mostly forested region. See where we go from there. Don't need to unlock anything as ever. And we're away. So, looking for Tetrises. Hold that. Where am I going to put this piece? That could be a T piece. This could go here. I need to play this last, so I can't hold this. That goes nicely there, so that we can Tetris over here. Then hold that for another Tetris later. I can do that, yep. And this, and that. That makes another Tetris. That is about as good as a start as I could ever hope for. Right, options. 8 for each adjacent military building. We don't have enough gold to re-roll, so it's going to be one of these. We have 2 military buildings right now, so at most this is 16 military units. It is arrows, which is different to what we've got in our... Oh, we got arrows. Of course we do. I want more military, but I think I'm going to take Treadmill Crane. Then here we get a building card. Hopefully we can get some heavy units or something. There you go. Oh, we want swords though, really. Well, I've asked for it now. We could take a second fortified farm. It's only really good once we've got the garrisons higher, but it makes the watchtower better. Especially once we upgrade it to have a higher range, which we might be able to do so soon. Alright, we'll try it. More wheat, more wood. Both can go to the hostile region. We could go get more wood and upgrade both fortified farms. We need the wheat to be able to upgrade the number of slots we have present. So, do this. Are we going to be aggressive about it? I think we are. Then we're going to come to this hostile region. Do that. Do that. Upgrade this to 10 range 2. Now we could do 1 to 15 and 3. Can we afford both? That's 1 for 495. We can do both. Hopefully that keeps us in lots and lots of watchtower now. We can upgrade this. Does this go to range 3? It doesn't. We need to do it again after that to do that. I probably want to reserve wheat for these for a while. Ranger bases, connected forests. That won't be so bad, I hope. connected forests. Right, Long Peace River coming up. Hold the Long Peace River. This is just garrison. This is looking for forests still. So this is fine. This is kind of a shame that a lot of their space is going to be overlapping, but there's very little I can do about it unless I play the river. But then even then, I'm going to play that river in a place that doesn't help me massively. So, I'm going to do this. I think it's time to take the triple here. Where can I get this wood clearer to do the most wood clearing? Recruit 3 for each connected forest piece. That would be a single connected forest piece. These are very ugly gaps. How big is your range? Range 2. Why are you so high? Oh, you start there. You've got the bigger range. I wish that was the other way around. Alright, not so bad. They've got one of everything. We want to drive their axes. Oh, we've got one of everything. They've got double arrows. We want to drive their arrows into swords. We don't have swords. So we want to convert their arrows into swords. We can't do that either. I guess we make everything of ours into arrows. No, we take these axes, make attack swords, then go arrows into arrows. I think that was the best we were getting out of that. I just don't think we're getting a faith build going right now, unfortunately. We could go wheelbarrow, but I'd love to find more military units right now. What do I need the gold for upgrading? Just the treadmill crane. There's a horse stable. Recruit 4 for each adjacent plane or field, plus 15 if adjacent to at least 6 plane or field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total. We could try and do it. Between the wood chopper and the double guys, we could try and do it. The double fortified farms. But I need swords. If you were swords, I would give you a punt, but I need swords to have a balanced army, really, unfortunately. Right, what else do I want to upgrade right now? I need to save some wheat for upgrading a building slot to accommodate this. So that's like 100 wheat, I think. We could exchange a level 1 card. I don't want to. 200 wheat, 400 wood. None of it is great, is it? Do we just go no trade? I feel like we should trade something because we're getting more value out of the trade no matter what we do. So I'm going to do that. Then we're going to become hostile with 70% forest. Try and chop a bunch of it down. And then we can get wheat back up there before the boss fight. So that's the horse stable. This is wood, not wheat. I need more wheat to get the wood clearer done, but this is wood, so I'm okay with this. Barracks, we're not generating much in the way of gold. A horse stable of their own, we can generally work around, I think. Where am I going to put my stable? Because I want to put the woodcutter here, which is going to wreck half the stable. I could do that, which is going to wreck half the stable as well. I could do that and play the wood clearer underneath. Then this can go at the bottom with no buildings in the lane. Then I think we can T-spin here. Lovely. Garrison 27. I can't put you away. I hate that. I need a building here. I didn't think about that part, did I? Oh dear. 2 player buildings, 1 enemy building. I have 2 fortified farms. Well, really awkwardly do that. Oh, this round has gone not well. Right, that helps for sure. Okay, it's not so bad. Axes and swords. Our arrows can do the axes. We're going to lose 18 arrows off of that. So that puts us at 24. We can then make all of those into swords, grab more. We can't get... well, hold on. Hold on. Axes into swords. We could do 30 axes. Becomes 54 axes. Takes out the swords, and then the arrows take out the axes. Is that better? That's so much better. Absolute trash. This is just 300 gold every round because we can't hold enemy buildings in reserve. This is just some units, which is never a bad thing. Each square gets 888 when explored, and it's noble. I'm going to take the militia. And then we're going hostile again. It's 200 wheat to unlock a new thing, or I can increase my wood clearer range. Except it's not, it's just make it more wood. We're about to get a big wheat injection on the next step on the map. So maybe we wait to get that before just doing this twice at once. That's a lot of wheat and a lot of wood, but it's a lot more units. Don't have room for raider colony now. Of course I don't. I think we'll be okay. Another barracks and eliminate 12 from each enemy group in range will be okay. Didn't look at what the terrain types were because I'm silly. This is my good farm. So that's nice. This is a lot of forest at once. Oh, but look, there's our woodcutter. I can't reserve you right now. Okay, mercenary camp right here. And I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do this. Which lets me put that there in line with these. Get an extra lane in there. All of the swords. Very good. Right, our arrows. Take out these axes. How can I get more axes to take out all these swords? I can't really. I can make their swords into axes. Then drive those into the arrows. Then what's left can become axes. And more axes, and then those axes into these swords. Does that work? Yes, it does. Lovely. Town, when explored, gains 75% of all the other exploration gains in its row. Before terraforming a tile, gain 4 of its exploration resource. Placing a building adjacent to an allied building of the same unit type, they both get +4. We have enough gold to discount this, which is interesting. I'm gonna roll. I don't want to roll once more, but all of this is bad, so it might be a skip. We only have the boss fight left. I'm not going to try and build a big river on the boss fight. Skip for 50 gold. Food depot. Go big food. Upgrade that to giant range. I could have done this first and saved a bunch of wheat. Never mind. I should still have enough wheat to then get the raider colony in play. Do I want more gold for... I mean, we could do some re-rolling. I need more wood. Can I get more wood? 240 wheat for 480 wood. Oh no, I don't have enough wheat. You bastards. Well, we got tons of wood, so there's that. Strategic Pavilion. Recruit 12 to each adjacent military building. Turn each adjacent forest into a plain. Plains get stats. And the wall. Plains, forests, rivers into wasteland lose 3. So we want to surround you with buildings, basically. No, I'm not doing that right now. Not doing that right now. Let's go. Alright, I'm not going to worry about trying to get Tetrises right now. Each played adjacent forest into a plain. Turn adjacent plains into fields. No, adjacent plains and fields. This is the good farm. What's your range? You don't have a range, it's adjacent. Excuse the silence for sneezing. I need like a button that I can press that, like, when the microphone gets muted, a big thing that says Adam is sneezing. God, it's weird calling myself my name, not Gothic, isn't it? Where are you gonna go? Oh, this is tough, and I don't love it. $12 for each adjacent military building. If you don't want to be next to any adjacent military building, you have to go right here. But then I want to put my fortified farm in there. So there's nowhere good to put this, is there? I guess it's this. Oh, I'm out of range of my arrows by now anyway. Well, that was a dumb thing to do, wasn't it? How much can I realistically get to my horse stable now without giving everybody tons more units? There's no buildings left. So I give you another 12 and you another 12 to get 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 units. I guess that does seem worthwhile. That is rough, though. No denying it. That is rough. Okay. There's a lot of arrows to deal with. 30 arrows can deal with these axes. And become axes. Axes can deal with these swords. I don't need that many, do I? Then become swords. Pick up more swords, attack the arrows and finish. Alright, I'll take it. End of round, enemy groups surrounded by mountain pieces lose 50% of their units. Sure. Goodbye, rivers. I'm sorry. Alright, hostile on the right. Hostile on the edges. Hostile on the edges. Well, if we're going to this instead of that, then we must go to the guild. We're going to need stone. So let's get a card that works with mountains. Harvest 20 for each connected mountain piece. Harvest 20 for each... Harvest 20 wheat for each connected mountain piece. And between 15 and 20 for each connected mountain piece. Give me the stone quarry. . Hidden cave. Recruit 3 for each connected forest piece and 6 for each connected mountain piece. Well, tough to surround them in mountain without just making them swole. Raider colonies don't destroy stone, so that works slightly more nicely here. I would like to get some stone to upgrade some things, though. Especially the stable. And to go to 75 and then presumably 100% would be huge as well. So maybe we try and take advantage of that in the long term. Take out 1 fortified farm, put in 1 stone quarry. We can do this while we've got tons of wood, tons of gold. Now it too needs stone. And if I'm taking the quarry in, it might as well be the best quarry it can be. That worked out very nicely for the numbers. Okay, this is only enemy units. Yeah, enemy groups surrounded lose 50%. So here's the thing, they've got 35. Each connected mountain piece, let's say there's 4 connected mountain pieces, goes 35 plus 24 is 59. Half that is less than 35. So if you can commit, it wouldn't be so bad. But I fear it won't be that simple. Three for each connected forest piece. Sucks. I was mostly thinking about this move when I put this here. I could do that as well. Then we're just going to have to wait for a long piece of some kind on the left. Let's reserve that. We can do the long stone piece on the left. Connected forest and mountain pieces. Still none of those. The raider colony is fully fledged, which is great. Possibly a horse stable in there later. Perhaps. Anything I can fill this gap with that's very functional? No. Not anytime soon. Right, there's that stable prospect I was holding on to. Then let's do... We'll lose out on 10 units if we do this. My stone quarry, 40 for each connected mountain piece. I want to get these two connected on the right, so I'm going to commit to that. Do this to stop that touching those. want to get that piece in here. I give you 3 units for this. Let's hope it's enough. That's a lot of swords. Right, my swords take out these arrows and then become axes that pick up more axes and more axes, and then all of these axes start going after their swords. Good. Recruit 7 for each mountain piece aligned with it. We might have to. We need more military. And I can't do any more big trades. I would love more wheat as well. I really need to get this over 320 to get our recruitments up on the range as well. And I want that to be bigger. That needs more wheat. I just need more wheat so badly. Something that produces heavy units. We just got something that produces food. We're probably keeping mountains around, so... And getting rid of what? Forests and the wood clearer later? Maybe? But then that makes the watchtower way less good, and we've been working to try and make that really great all this time. But maybe we can just pivot away from that, and we shouldn't just try and force a build. Range 2, recruit 5 for each mountain piece in range, plus 30 if surrounded by mountain. We're nice and small. Okay, we can go and get a bunch of wheat. There's nowhere here, though. If I want to get to this port, I have to go through a peaceful region and give the enemy 60 more units, which is unfathomable to me. I really, really want the wheat. We're going to get wheat from the windmill. We're going to get a lot. But if we play the windmill, that's a unit. We need to play the windmill because we need to unlock all the other slots. Or we can just take the wheat now and do that. Then we'd have a trading fair. We trade off a load of wood. But I want to refill defenses over here. Damn it. Does more stone do me any good right now? Not terribly. Not without the wheat. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the stone depot. We're going to take a light deal. Going to get a building card. Show me something with heavy units. Alarm tower is very bad in this boss fight. Eliminate 10 from each enemy group in range. Eliminate 8 from each enemy group in range. I don't love it. I'll take this. Probably won't use it this boss fight, but we'll have it. Then we're going over here. Right. What can we take out? We don't need the stone quarry again. So now we can put in the windmill. There's 8 forest here, so the wood clear is kind of needed. Watchtower, fortified farm. This is kind of what we've got to try and make as much wheat as fast as possible. If we're doing that, we should do it fast with that. And we will try and isolate something in mountains. Don't know what, but we'll try. Ah, there's a prison for 45. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. If we can get a perfect stable on this prison, then that's really, really good as well. Each connected forest piece. Oh, you numpty. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. We can still do it. So that has to go there. Horse stable has to go here. Okay. Send 18 to each allied military building aligned with it. I hate that. I hate that a lot. Here's a wood clearer. Oh, I need this horse stable to be great. It's a necessity. And I want the windmill to connect to everything that the fortified farm makes. Okay. This mercenary camp's another 60 units. I could, right now, decide not to play any further enemy buildings and just get out of this encounter now. That really gives us an edge here, I think. Right, 50 swords takes out all these arrows. 50 loses 40, we get 10. 25 axes, more axes. More axes, axes take out swords. Not the most standard, but it's okay. Did we take that alarm tower earlier? We did. Now we have another one. Gain 1 faith for every 8 field explored. It's the first time this has actually looked like it would be an interesting thing to do. I'm going to do it because faith also increases our exploration gains, which is really important. Then here, gain 35 defense. We need that. And then here, up to hostile again. Right. We have options. Does that go 8 down to 6? Yeah. 200 wheat. I should probably spend 300 on this. Shouldn't I? I really, really, really should. And then we can keep the windmill to get more to unlock something else in a second. What are we taking in with us? Great question. There's 6 stone. What enemy buildings are they? Adjacent military, garrison. Adjacent forests to plains gain 20 for each adjacent mountain. So we could do an alarm tower here. I have to think, am I ever going to play both of my fortified farms again at the same time? Or should I consider selling one for the resources it has contained within it? Oh, it's just tons of wood. Right now, I don't need tons of wood. I'll do that because I happen to have tons and tons of wood. So, we're going to try and get lots of windmill wheat again. I could sell something, get 50 gold, increase the value of this windmill. What am I really, really unlikely to play again? I know I just upgraded garden. But I could sell it and get 50. Because I don't love it that much. Then we can upgrade the windmill to 10. Because we need the wheat. We really, really need the wheat. Is Raider Colony better than these guys? Just a flat 30. I'd have to do 6 mountain pieces in range, but I get a flat 30 if I can just surround it by mountain. And it's tiny, and it doesn't destroy my resources, so I think I'll do that. 6 of each. Okay. Nice to be back on 60 health. Recruit 20 for each adjacent mountain piece. Alright, that's basically all my forests done in one fell swoop. Convert forests into plains. Right, I want to reserve some of this for my special stone guy that's coming up. Alarm tower can comfortably go there on the right, which would be nice. I'm going to lose out on half of its value if I do that. So I'll do this. Old tower goes there. You're just a merc. $160 wheat was desperately needed. I can definitely fill this in. I'm just thinking about whether I can get the rest of the lines all scored as well. There's no buildings left. Where am I going to put this piece or this piece? No, it's just all bad. I could do that. That's probably best, actually. Didn't even think about that. All right, solid stuff. They've got swords and arrows. We've got axes and swords mostly. We can take all these axes, drive them into their swords. Then what's left is going to become swords to drive into their arrows. And we have 2 faith for an extra, what, 10% gain on our gains? Yeah. Doesn't do any harm, does it? 95 gold. I think I'm just going to skip. I don't want either of these. I don't need a second one of those, I think. Ah, maybe I do. Maybe I do need a second one of those. Alright, our health is in a decent way. We can finally upgrade our watchtower. There's lots we can upgrade here. I think we have to do that. And then for this encounter then, we're not taking the windmill. We're taking the other fortified farm. 4 stables fine. We're not taking alarm tower. We'll take another old tower. Lots of very small stuff. Should be good. I need 400 for this eventually. It just seems so expensive. Just the towers, no enemies. 6 of these, 5 of those, 7 of those. Nothing that could be upgraded. 2 old towers to go in between the stone. Yeah. Normally I play a long piece there. But I can't surround the other guys in stone if I do that there. Let's reserve that for a sec. Let's just not rush. A lot of other forest tiles coming up, but we did increase his range a lot, so that's good. Did I bring both fortified farms in with me? I already cannot remember. These giant pieces don't make surrounding stuff easy, do they? Right. I'm going to do this because I'm thinking a lot about where horse stable's going to go in a minute. That's very good. I don't think I can surround both of these guys. Right, you're surrounded. Right, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. There's no other rows or anything to make here with what we've got. We can't play either of these pieces. Oh, we can play that, which then lets us play that, which is worth something. It's actually worth quite a lot on reflection. I actually feel pretty good about all my choices there for once on this fight, which is nice. They've got 300. We don't care about unit types. We don't have any passives that increase our gains for combining same unit types or anything, so just slam into them. There's 100. There's 200. There's 300. We're 11 short, but that's fine. I can handle 11 short. I don't want to keep re-rolling, but I don't need more alarm towers, I think. I'm not going to have the economy to upgrade alarm towers. Harvest 50 if adjacent next to a production building. I'm just not going to do that either. I'm just going to skip. Right. Are we going to leave the forest behind? It's going to be a weird pivot to horse stable old towers. We can sell the wood clearer. Maybe one fortified farm. So, big plains, no forests. Unless we make forests and then chop them down, which seems like an unlikely thing to do. We can now sell the wood clearer. That gives us a lot of wheat back, which I'm very happy about. Alright, let's just see where we're going first. Can be either of these. Do I want more wood or more wheat? More stone or more wheat? Probably stone right now, I think. Yeah. Alright, we get a tech card. Each military building adjacent to 3 fields gets 4. And we can't do fanaticism when placing a building adjacent to an allied building. None of these are great. I'll take supply logistics. And we'll go stone depot. Am I going to go greedy here? 300 for 15. No, I'm not. I'm not going to go greedy. Right, we have a choice of hostile regions. More stone or more wheat? I think we go the more stone side. Alright, the watchtowers we can probably surround with stone and get them completely knocked out of the fight, which will be super interesting. As for our spot, so they want to completely utilize these plains, which will be tough. Shall we take the opportunity to do a stone quarry? Or a windmill? I mean, we've got a lot of resources right now, so we should spend them to know what else we need. We need wheat badly. So maybe not the quarry, maybe the windmill. And then... Great question. I don't want to spend 150 wheat on so little. So we want to get these watchtowers surrounded by stone for the benefit of isolation. We also want to surround stuff in stone for the benefit of our old towers. So that's going to be a bit of pull and shove. We'll take the windmill because we also want to get this last slot unlocked. Okay. I feel okay about this. Recruit 5 for each adjacent plain or field. Right, I know exactly where that enemy watchtower is going. I'm going to do... this. Put the watchtower in that gap. Put the stable over here. Alright, I'm not going to be able to do twice as much work on these, I think. Well, I could do this. Then surround that. End of round, so we can grow that and it doesn't matter to us. Now, I could do the same if I can build around a second one, but I don't want to ruin my horse stable. But I mean, gaining 20 units versus reducing 50 units, you know? Then I'll stick my old tower over here for this rank of the horse stable, because I'm not going to get that growing anytime soon, I feel. Yeah, we really really want to cover that up. I can put the windmill in there. I think, again, I just have to kind of give up on the old towers right now. Bunch of wheat. This is fine here. Get surrounded. Adjacent planes, you can go over here out of the way. One, two, three, four. There's 2 more stone buildings left to come. But I've planted both of my old towers now, so that's kind of moot. Sorry, stone pieces. One of them's right here. Lovely. Very happy with all of that. Lost in the world. Completely eliminate an enemy group in isolation. Alright, well, that leaves them on 100 axes. And I have enough arrows to just deal with that immediately. Beautiful. Recruit 3 for each connected forest piece and 6 for each connected mountain piece. I think that could go very big. Obtain a tech card. Modifies cards. Get a tech card. Modifies. Reduce masonry costs. And another one of these. Time to do this probably. Reduce building cost cards. Spend some wheat. Spend some wheat. Spend some wheat. Yeah, so we're going to do this first. Take in the hidden cave. And an alarm tower we can probably surround in stone. As for what we upgrade, I think I'm going to ditch the raider colony now. I think we just have better units. These goes to 10 plus 50. It's still range 2. It is. This goes to 4 and 7 for connected forest and mountain pieces. We don't have any forests. Well, that's less good then. Let's upgrade that. And then again, we're just I could have done this first. I could have done that first. We're very short on wheat again, so keep the windmill. Hidden cave, I'm undecided about you. Siege camp, eliminate from stuff nearby. Alarm tower, send to aligned and send to adjacent. Allied military aligned to it. Stick you right there then in the corner. I'm going to reserve that. That old tower could go in there quite comfortably. It's a terrible spot for watchtower though. Eliminate 16 from each enemy group in range. Range 2. Ah, dummy. Recruit 16 for each adjacent military building. Trying to think about how I can surround this old tower too. But the game's not making it easy. I'll do this. That elimination is already dealt with now. Oh, this alarm tower I want to surround as well. Right, I'm going to do this. Get more wheat. I put this here, right? And put, oh, it's perfect. Put that there. You need to go. There. Which gets the horse stable aligned with that. This goes in here. Surrounds that and that. So that alarm tower becomes useless. My alarm tower can go here. Something. Incredible. They've got one of each, so 45 swords takes out 60 arrows almost exactly. Then 84, and that's more swords. 56 arrows takes out 78 of those. Then I need loads of axes to take out that and just ram them into the swords that remain. Well, didn't go perfectly to plan, but that's perfectly fine. They've got enough money to roll a bit. Could have taken Arborist on reflection, but we'd only have one round to make it helpful anyway. Right, is it worth treadmilling before we upgrade a bunch of stuff? Sure. Right, old tower. Be better. There's honestly not that much left to make better. The alarm tower's really mediocre. 10. At most, it's going to be 4 buildings, 40 units. 6 connected mountain pieces. There's 5 if I can get them all together, which is kind of unlikely. Don't have enough stone to upgrade you to 3, which would put you at 7. Do I have enough to upgrade the alarm tower? I do. It goes to 15. Alright, alarm tower, you're amazingly still in. Supply line, castle, bastion, supply line. Honestly, the state our run is in right now, I might just tank this encounter to get to the end. Well, of course, they show up with a supply line. 60 units is so many. And of course, there's another supply line immediately, ruining my plan to just kind of skip this whole thing. Well, I regret my decision. A bit. Yeah, I regret it a smidge. If you made, does it have to be adjacently surrounded, or could you have like a big ring of stone? I've no idea. I'd love to know. These guys are going to get 10 for every terrain I put in that line, which is horrendous, obviously. Recruit 6 for each adjacent plane. Noble. It's very rude that they would do that. That actually went quite well. Please tell me I can... No, can't rotate that through there at all. Horse stable is going to have to do a lot of work here. There's one enemy building left. It's a castle. Garrison noble 60. Okay, I can make that work. Or I could just end the fight right now. Do I end the fight right now? No. Alright, that is a lot of units. But we have a lot of swords, so a lot of swords versus a lot of arrows ain't so bad. 51 arrows into that, and then swords and swords and swords and swords and swords and swords all into these arrows. I think we're fine. I think I'm worrying too much about their numbers being next to one another, making them look bigger. Yeah, we're totally fine. We could go monument at this late stage, I think. Refill defenses, refill defenses. I think I'm gonna refill defenses. Okay. Alarm tower is out. Monument is in. Stone quarry, I'm selling you because we're not gonna... Actually, hold on. There's bribes to pay. Isn't there? Stone quarry could do a lot for bribes to pay. You are out. Get sold. I could upgrade masonry and then sell masonry back for the upgrade costs I'd spent after I've upgraded stone things. Alarm tower, you're almost certainly not in. Alarm tower gets sold. So it's just stone quarry or something else. I don't think I need both fortified farms for this. Well, do I need stone quarry and windmill? Probably not. Stone quarry is going to be easier to get stuff harvested with. So we'll do that. We'll sell the windmill. Then that leaves us with still not very much stone. To the point that I don't even think we could upgrade Monument if we wanted to. I would love to get it to range 3 though. I really would. Okay, isolation. We don't need anymore. Because we're not going to isolate the final boss. So then do this. Okay. Then upgrade that. All of our buildings are 3s. So with what we've got left, give me more for exploring fields. Okay, we're ready. This is the deck. Send 30 to each allied or enemy group in range 3. Okay, very early one of those is nice, especially with this guy. So, do this. Do that. Giving up on the bottom row because I want to trap that in that corner, so we are not playing in the bottom row. Reserve that until we can play one of our guys down there somewhere. And there's the first one of those to deal with. Probably not clearing lines that high up the board anyway. Where are my other guys? Honestly. There's an old tower. Took your sweet time, didn't you? There is nowhere good to put this, and I hate it. That's an old tower. Goes there. Watchtower goes there. This has become way less desirable. I can finally close you in. Noble, range 3, send 30. If I do this, Oh, you were close enough. Damn. Right, I could trap a piece in there. There's the other old tower, thank goodness. I want to connect more to this stone quarry just to play bribes. Because I'm going to have enough options to trap this guy in a second. I can't fit that. I want to keep the line from this stone quarry alive. Oh, can I T-spin this? That works. Oh, a horse stable. Horse stable fits in there beautifully. Alright, I think we're going to be okay. They've got 2 axe groups, which we can take out with our archery. And then just gather everything else up. 70 health on the board. Honestly, that might be the best game of Drop Duchy I've ever played. $63,479. Crushed it. So that is an extreme run done with each, and that did not feel very extreme. So now it just leaves Nightmare, but that's going to be a whole thing to do for now. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.